You got to remember, Logomania.
Which you created.
Yeah, Logomania. I'm the father of Logomania, and Logomania is not going anywhere.
And for the people who don't know what Logomania, can you explain?
Logomania is where you take the logos and you embellish garments with the logos. Can I give you a brief history of the story of the logos?
For sure. It's so important.
All that I was selling was minks and furs and exotic skins. Then I noticed there's a shift taking place. People was going from stores to these European brands. Now, before I went into fashion, I studied symbolism. So I said, it's the symbols. If I could take them same symbols and make them into a garment and have everybody walking around looking like luggage, I can make more off that than I could off a mink coat. And so I went to work and got busy with the symbols.
So how do you feel when you see that, something that you've literally created and you're still influencing now on a brand like Louis Vuitton to this day in 2024? Like, how do you feel?
In the beginning, when they kept rating me, I didn't get where it was going, you know? But then as it evolved, next thing I know, they copying all the things that I had. I say, well, that was the purpose, you know? And so whenever I see it today, I feel good about what we did because it was Logomania that made them come to us.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Remo, aka Mr. Restress, back to you with another episode of Let's Talk Fashion, powered by the JBT Network. And for those that's here for the first time, this is just a podcast about sports, culture, fashion, music, all intertwined, where we just have a weekly discussion every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. It's just a barbershop chop up about what we think about going on in and around the space of it all, man. But once again, for those that don't know, I'm your boy Remo, aka Mr. Rich Threads. You can hit me up on Instagram or wherever at rich_threads. That's RICHE_threads. And let's just get right into this, man. So this episode has a little bit of everything going on this weekend when it comes to fashion, sports, etc. You know, we got the influence of sports, you know, members of the sports space right now into fashion. Also talking about a little bit of, you know, Tank Davis not really feeling Chrome Hearts like he once was. And also got the love for Derrick Rose in his city of Chicago. Nigel Sylvester getting some clapback from New York by making a little appearance. And then, you know, we got our favorite part of the show, which is fashion and clashing. So don't go too far. Stay right here. Let's jump into it. So let's jump right into our first topic of the day. And let's just discuss where sports, especially female sports, is heading when it comes to fashion. Because, you know, the males have been doing a decent job. And let's be real, a lot of male athletes really can't dress for whatever reason. I don't know if it's size, dimensions of how tall they are, how big their damn feet are. I don't know. But most of the time, I feel as though male sports figures haven't really been able to get it right since maybe late 2000s ish, you know what I'm saying? Like the 2010, maybe the last strong wave, but I digress. But the ladies right now are kicking ass, man, because I could say I didn't see Angel Reese being who Angel Reese is becoming right before our eyes. Like, I seen her, she was a young chick out in LSU, kind of tall, lanky, bug-eyed joint, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. But she's blossoming into something totally different. And her fashion aesthetic is really stepping up to par as well, because she went from, like, you know, the homegirl, everybody's little sis, to like niggas is trying to jump into DMs and shit now because she looking good. I ain't gonna lie. Somehow or another, it's all coming together. But they say when you have a eye for fashion, but the money starts coming in, the skincare routines and all of this shit, it makes you look like so much more. And it's working in her favor because she did land a deal with Reebok. Supposed to be receiving her first signature shoot in 2025. You seeing her in Skims ads, and you seeing her in Sports Illustrated. She got her own podcast right now. She on the red carpet. She be looking good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. the little stank walk. At first, I was, I was like, I don't know if I could get with that right there. But somehow or another, it's all coming together, and I'm not really mad at what Angel Reese got going on. Keep doing your thing, man, and the sky's the limit, because the more productive you are on court, it makes it seem like so much more to everybody in the masses. So you just keep doing your thing over there. Sabrina, I don't even know how to even say her last name from the Liberties. So she has a Nike deal, right? So some fun facts that her sneaker is actually the number one signature sneaker worn by athletes in the WNBA and the NBA. That's kind of crazy right there when you say, you got people like LeBron, you got people like KD, you got people like Booker, Ant-Man, all these other people have signature shoes. And she's just a little shorty from the WNBA. Shout out that she won the championship for the Liberty. So she kind of owns the city right now when it comes to, championships in New York City. But the fact that her sneakers in itself is worn by so many males to be up there in conversation as the number one worn sneaker in both sports, the WNBA and the NBA, well, both entities, you would say. It's pretty damn astonishing because the likes of, Kobe's, and I know the silhouette kind of has the reminiscence of maybe like a Kobe silhouette. You also get a little bit of that from past Giannis's and PG-13s, but this Sabrina and the colorways are real fun and playful. So I think that's pretty dope that, she's found a way to cross over. And I did see her on some couple commercials as well. And the females are really here to really take notice and be like, don't look past us. The fact that they're being marketed in a way where it's just not about just basketball skills gives them opportunities to make money off the court as well. Because, looking good, and they're going to get sponsorships when it comes to these, designer dresses. And, if you are playing for the other team, Tom Brown has suits and stuff like that. So these females get a chance to really show their personality in all facets. So I think that's pretty dope that they keeping it going. So now there was one thing that I always stated that I felt as though Kim Kardashian having the Skims in the NBA was kind of confusing, a little puzzling to me. Like, why wouldn't she just partner up with the WNBA and make some of the sexy feminist looking thing look, appealing to us all, and the marketing behind that shit is dope. So what did Kim do? She jumped on the WNBA. Now the campaign for the WNBA, kind of the whole monochromatic colorways of the skin and all that, which is, I guess it's called Skims. The shit is fire. He's making these girls be viewed in a whole different light, and we get to see them off the court more personality wise, because when you locked in your sport, you're not really trying to really fool around with no makeup or no hair or nothing like that. You're here to do a job and you're here to do some business, and that's where they leave it. So to see them off the court now and be able to show a little bit of femininity and a little bit of makeup and hair and little baby Bengal things or whatever the hell you all want to call them, is dope. So I say, for the ladies itself, I understand that the guys, y'all have access to some of the dopest stylists, Lance Fresh and all these other guys, but the fact that the ladies are getting the opportunity to be seen in masses is only going to get better, because you do got Shorty from Caitlin Clark. She has a Nike deal as well. You got what's my girl name? Juju Watkins. She's still coming to the WNBA next year. You also got homegirl from the Connecticut Huskies. Like, there's more players coming, and the marketing is only going to get better when it comes to these females. So, guys, just be prepared. I would be remiss not to mention, one of the candidates for MVP right now, which is Shay Gilgeous-Alexander, SGA. He's probably one of the most stylish NBA athletes when it comes, because he plays it safe. It's not like he just like wears things 100% out of the element, but he knows what fits him. Let's just say that. But he does great at that aspect where he doesn't look like he's trying too hard, or he's just not trying at all. And to be, in the MVP conversation, this is what we remember our athletes for. Our athletes looked a certain way that we looked up to them, because whether it be Allen Iverson, whether it be Michael Jordan with the grown-up look, LeBron James, he came with the whole business type mentality when it came to the playoffs with the Tom Brown suits for all his teammates. So it's just an element of us wanting to see our superstars, our guys that we viewed as, those guys to look a certain way. Now, some of these other guys that be coming to the game, y'all be looking horrendous. Y'all be looking like y'all just came out the goddamn bed in pajamas and shit. Sometimes, somewhere in me, it makes me want the NBA to put some kind of rules in, like, don't push the needle too far, please. Because somebody like Kuzma be wild. And I get it, Kuz. Fashion is your thing. But when you go too far off, we can't buy into you there to do a job and play basketball, or you there for the runway. Let's not blur the lines on those two. But now, we seen a little rant from Tank Davis about an affiliation or collaboration kind of request that might have been looked like it was denied on the back end because Tank Davis went the hell off about Chrome Hearts. Matter of fact, let's check it out and see what he says.
Now I ain't got on Chrome. We off that Chrome. Dick eating too much on that Chrome. Stealing the flows and all that. And them ever like showing a little love or none of that. Y'all think y'all about to keep getting money off of not what's your name? Not paying. Like, come on, bro. Y'all is crazy. So we elsewhere with that. We elsewhere with that. Dick eating like they start. Like, come on. When I start wearing Chrome heavy and shut it off, and that's when I want to do the Chrome heavy. Dick eaters.
Okay, let's break this down. So I initially started seeing a lot of, the Chrome Hearts aspect of things in hip hop. People had certain pieces here and there, Chrome Hearts, people bragging about, the amount they spent on certain jeans and hoodies and all of this shit. But a lot of this shit wasn't like high quality shit to me. Like, it was the name was hot as hell. So now for Tank, which is probably one of the biggest influences when it comes to, the boxing space, when it comes to fashion as well, to be so deep in the Chrome Hearts wave. He done had Chrome Hearts gloves, he done had punching bags, he done had beanies. I think he got a stroller that's Chrome Hearts. And Chrome Hearts not to give back to the culture or to even give a discussion to the culture, which supports Chrome Hearts so much, is not astonishing to me. We've seen this shit happen before. And the fact that we keep lending our culture to somebody like that and not getting nothing back, it's not even disappointing at this point. The disappointing part is when the culture doesn't support other cultural moments, other people of, minorities, to make those brands bigger, to make them big as a Chrome Hearts or bigger. But they feel as though, Chrome Hearts has a certain name and a certain price point. So this must be something I align myself with. But they show you time and time again, they have no interest in aligning themselves with, us. People like Jay-Z had Chrome Hearts way back in the day. Even to the point where now in today's society, like even like Offset also came out and he was just like, yo, y'all overdoing it when it comes to Chrome Hearts. Y'all making it corny. The thing when it comes to this fashion shit is that there is no longevity in streetwear where when it's hot as fish grease, it's always going to be a cold moment. And then it'll come back. But once everybody starts knowing what it is, the reps start coming, you start saving up your money, and then you overdo it, then nobody wants to be associated with it. Everybody wants to be better than the next person. So to say, oh, y'all still wearing that is corny. I get it, but it's corny that we keep trying to align ourselves with brands that don't really care about what we got going on because they make it for who they make it for. And who they really design it for ain't us, unfortunately. Jim Jones also did come out and, he had a Soulja Boy moment where he stated, he was one of the first people to really be putting on Chrome Hearts.
Like, even with the Chrome Hearts, niggas did not know what Chrome Hearts was. I didn't know what Chrome Hearts was. You heard? Like, But Chrissy knew what Chrome Hearts was. She saw the wallet chain I had. She's like, oh, you like that rock and roll shit? She's like, oh, you got to get the Chrome Heart shit. That's the big boy shit. That's what Tommy be wearing all that. I'm like, what? We went in there and the tank top was 600. I almost fainted. Like, what? This is a Fruit of the Loom tank top. What do you mean? Like 600. She's like, yeah, that's that big boy shit. This what they wearing on stage. I'm like, what? So it was like, wow. And that's how I learned about Chrome and started getting more into the rock and roll look with my lady who I had met in Miami at the time.
I'm gonna give it to that. That's kind of facts, cause Jimmy was one of those dudes, believing in the rock star lifestyle, when it came to accessories and BB Simons along with biker chains and all that. So I'm gonna give Jim Jones, one of those credits for actually presenting hip hop with Chrome Hearts in a different manner. You might have seen tees here and there, but he was giving that full biker boy aesthetic, but in a fly way. So shout out to Jimmy on that. He's been saying a lot in a couple interviews here and there, but shout out to what he's standing on. He's from New York, so we really say things and we stand on what we say, regardless of who likes it, who doesn't like it. It is what it is. But I digress. Now, let's shift over to the Windy City now, right? And to be a man, sometimes you also have to accept your wrongs and apologize. So I want to apologize for a statement that I made about Fear of God using Derrick Rose for a campaign to promote the new Fear of God basketball tool, right? The shoe is still whack. Let me just say that first and foremost. But it's bigger than just Derrick Rose. It's bigger than Adidas and it's bigger than the shoe, because Derrick Rose is seen as damn near the mayor there. Like he's if there was a president of Chicago, he would be the president, because the people adore him to a different level, and they will always and forever support Derrick Rose, to the point where Derrick Rose actually just got his jersey retired by the Chicago Bulls. His son was in attendance. His lady, his mom was there. They retired the number one. They gave him a tribute. He also opened up a rose shop where he's presenting exotic rose bouquets. He also he does have the Fear of God situation going on, where we seen a rose exclusive. What else he got going on over there? Just the city just embracing him in a whole. He did play a game with his son at his high school. So he played basketball there as a professional in high school. He won championships during his high school years. Now his son is out there, living the legacy of D Rose. Like, this is really amazing to really see that, a career that was cut so short didn't mean that it was over, because, he fought back, and in New York, the New York Knicks, they also played a part in the retirement ceremony of his number. I think he went 1-4-25, and I believe that's all of the numbers that he's won, or that he's played for each team. So I think he wore 1 with the Chicago Bulls, he wore 4 with the Knicks, and 24 somewhere else, or 25. Either New York he wore 25, something like that, something to that iteration. But the fact that the teams came together and supported D Rose, and I just want to salute D Rose for one, not giving up, 2, being one of the youngest MVPs ever, him being a vet on some teams and fighting and showing that perseverance is key, because for somebody who had the type of injuries he had, he really prevailed for a period of time in the NBA. So I also think that's really dope. So shout out to D Rose, shout out to the Knicks, shout out to the Bulls, and shout out to the people of Chicago for continuously supporting D Rose in times of need, and now in his future endeavors within the space of Chicago. So definitely salute to that, man. So before we jump to our next conversation, we're gonna take some time out and really talk about what we got on feet today, a little sneak cam type of situation. So we do have the Jordan 2s. What is it? Mason, Shatar, some shit. I don't even remember. But, usually people don't really rock 2s But for these, I kind of really like them. I think these was a slept on pair where, you know, they didn't get really a lot of love, but what they did do in the space for the shoe was kind of dope, man, because it's like, you know, they put a lot of detail into the shoe. And a lot of people didn't really give too much credit to this shoe. From the interior designs, they did a lot here with this shoe. So definitely shout out to, you know, the twos. You know, one of the people don't really rock with the twos too often, but I fuck with them, man. So from twos, or these are Jordans, to somebody else that was getting big love in the city, Nigel Sylvester. So Nigel Sylvester kind of is, it seems like Nike's and Jordan brand is ready to roll out the red carpet for Nigel Sylvester, where we've seen a lot of investment going into him. A lot of promotion when it comes to his shoes, the silhouettes. They giving him kind of a PE feel to his releases. You know, giving him a little bit of bike air in the back. And other than Travis, which also I seen he re-up for his contract with Jordan Brand up to, I believe, 2027. So he might be getting phased out when it comes to the Nigel Sylvester, but I think they're trying to test out to see Nigel Sylvester's energy. So they did have something in the city with Nigel Sylvester where, you know, they rode him through the city with it looked like a big brick. I guess like a New York City brick. I don't know, because saying it was brick outside. I don't know. But I wonder how much that shit costs, because this new congestion pricing, this shit just went up, man. They charge you for every bridge to enter either Brooklyn or New York, wherever it might case. It's just crazy to enter the city. But he went out to the city and he was, I guess it was supposed to be a release or just some kind of promotion for this upcoming new shoe that he has, which is kind of like a reddish orange silhouette of the Jordan 4 with an extra check on it. Not too bad. The thing is like, I guess they're trying to test out the energy that he does have in the city itself. And it's working out in his favor to looking like he's going to be the next flag bearer for the Jordan brand, Nike brand, you know, for the youth movement. Because, you know, certain collaborations really move the needle when it comes to Nike. And a lot of the Jordans and a lot of the sneakers that we once loved in the past are kind of sticking around on the shelves longer than expected. And I know Jordan brand, you know, they gotta be like, you know, what the hell is going on here? I don't know if the ones and shit like that is going to sit the same way that things have been going, but we shall see. But the energy that, you know, they're putting behind Nigel and the storylines, and they got a follow up low top Jordan 1 already in the tuck for him. It looked like he's getting the green light to move forward with the brand, and I'm excited to see what comes out of it because, you know, I guess these are testers. I wonder if they would give him the opportunity to have his own complete silhouette when it comes to you know, cycling and blending this all in one. But, you know, the 4 is very popular shoe, and the 1, he's had 2 pair of 1s now, and then he got another low top about to come back out, and then the RNs or the RMs or whatever, the hybrid Jordan looking for, PE, whatever the hell you want to call them. We're going to see what comes out of it. Let's just say that, man. But before we do take a break, though, I want to talk on Kanye West a little bit. Because him and Adidas still on rocky terms when it comes to, you know, legalities, when it comes to conversation. They cool, but they not cool. So Kanye went on a whole rant. He cussed out Adidas. He even gave Jeremy Lorenzo a little stray for even working with Adidas moving forward, seeing that the way that I guess he felt as though he was done by Adidas, and, you know, I guess Jerry's supposed to be his mans, and, you know, the whole Chicago thing. I get it, because sometimes, you know, you do choose loyalty over business in some aspects, but maybe it might be a disloyal moment to Kanye. I'm not sure where he would look at it. And then we know Kanye, very unique with his views, so he might feel a certain way, but I believe Adidas got it right. Somehow or another, they changed either the SEOs or something like that, where now when you Google Kanye, or Yeezy that you will no longer see Yeezy sneakers pop up first, because that was kind of the gripe. Like, yo, y'all don't want to work with me, but my name is still in y'all top search. Well, how does that work? So they righted that wrong, but the relationship is just tarnished at this point in time, because they continue to release old silhouettes of Yeezy without the approval of Yeezy, but they own the shit. So it's like it's a lot of back and forth, man. At the same time, Kanye, you doing your thing over there with the Yeezy line, Yeezy supply joints, $20 everything. It's kind of like your vision board and how you had it, that you wanted it to get to that point. So you got it there. Adidas, y'all got work to do. Y'all been having a successful year last year, like I stated on last week's episode. But we shall see. We shall see. We know Kanye is very passionate about everything he does and he puts his name to. So if he said it, he meant it. Yo, if he said it, then he meant it. But let's take a quick break. We're going to get to your favorite part of the show. So, what I've been told, that y'all got to hurry up and find out if y'all coming down to the JBT meet and greet. We are having a meet and greet for the Tank Davis versus Lamar Roach fight January 1st. We doing something special, man. They got drinks, they got food. We might have live interviews. We don't know what special guests might pop in. You might see Coach Squeeze, Calvin Ford. You never know. You never know. But do me a favor. Just jump in, grab yourself a ticket. Or if you're unable to make it, there's some giveaways as well. What I heard, they might be giving away some gloves. They might be giving away some tickets. You never know. Just save JBT Network 1 and we'll figure a way to get you in the building. March 1st weekend. I believe you're going to do it on the Friday. So just stay tuned for more details, man. Why not join us with the meet and greet, man? But with that all being said, it is your favorite part of the show. It's Fashion or Clashing. So when we say fashion, I like that. I like how that look. I'll wear that. I'll put that in my closet. That look kind of dope. Then it's fashion. Or, that ain't really it. I'm not really feeling that. That shit kind of trash. Get the fuck out of here. Then it's clashing. Let's go to the first look and let's see what we got.
Fitz from the streets, who I have a pleasure of speaking with.
D, Chris Harris Jr. was popping.
Let's get it, Chris, man. I see the look. Let them know what you're rocking tonight.
All right, so I got on the Paradox jacket, you feel me?
All right.
I got on the Balenciaga shirt.
Okay.
Happy memories don't die, and some butters, man.
For sure.
Some butters.
Yes, sir. How would you describe your style?
I'm chill. I don't want to match, but I like color coordinating and just like my own little style for real.
Yes, sir. Who's some of the most stylish individuals to Chris?
I like how Shay dress.
Okay.
He comfortable in his own skin. So right now I rock with Shay. I gotta go with my boy Tyrese. He put it on this shit. For real.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I rock with how he putting it together. He just ain't comic. Like he going out his going out his zone a little bit and putting some oversized stuff on. So right now they're my two.
For sure. Thank you so much for your time, man.
See, I told y'all. I don't like this outfit. This is definitely clashing. I never understood how sweats work with Timbs. And then the rhinestone things, I don't know. There's a lot going on there. I just feel as though, with the bag that NBA players do have, they could be putting better looks together. And this kind of really wasn't it. It's kind of what I was talking about earlier with the effort coming from the people we looked up to and idolized. Nothing about what he looks like makes me think like, he's in the NBA. He's probably getting this back. I don't see that from him. And this is not something I will wear, so it's definitely going to be clashing. Let's check out the next look and see what we got.
Fitz from the streets, who I have a pleasure of speaking with.
So, B.I.
Let's get it, B.I., man. I see the look. Tell them what you rocking tonight.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I got on. This Amy.
Okay.
This is a shirt, this match the Dave.
For sure. Yes, sir.
Big stars on the jeans.
Yes, sir.
Full air chain.
Right.
Ice.
How would you describe your style, man?
Man, I just went through it. That's how I feel.
For sure. And who's some of the most...
It's been real colorful lately.
Yes, sir. Who's some of the most stylish individuals to you?
Stylish. It's my mom. I thing up to the back of the day.
Yes, sir.
And that shit on.
See, I told y'all again. And B.I. got a name. B.I. got a name. He look homeless. I don't care what design or what name he got on. It just looks messy. Nothing looks put together. Everything is slouching off of him. I get no feeling of you know what I mean, like professionalism from this one right here. Like, it's definitely clashing. Nothing about this shit screams athlete. Go to the next look.
Welcome to Speak Your Fit. What's your name and where you from?
Maji VS, SBK, the Sports Ben King. Let's go.
Nice. Hello. Speak Your Fit to me, brother. Describe your fit.
Today, man, got the Chrome Hearts. We're going to start from, got the Timbs.
Hello.
Black Timbs, custom, you know what I'm saying? We got the
Nice.
Chrome Hearts, about 15,000 with Chrome Hearts accessories.
Sheesh. Come on now.
You know, we doing the books now. We got the Pony.
Nice.
Fur, you know, one of one.
Hello. Nice.
You know, we got a little accessory, little Richie Millie.
Sheesh.
You know,
Hello.
Two kilos.
Yeah.
2 kilos on the Cuban.
Come on
You know,
now.
we chilling, man.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I know you got to go, bro. I got a few questions for you. So what will older Maji tell younger Maji? Talk about it.
The older Maji to younger Maji, don't listen to your mom, man. Like my mom used to always tell me, don't gamble, but that's how I got rich gambling. So I don't listen to mama, man.
I'm on the fence here with this one. I'm not gonna say it's clashing. It's probably fashion. I like the jacket, the cowhide jacket. It's pretty cool. The pants, you know, we spoke about chrome. Chrome is chrome, but I'm not really a fan of the chrome and all of that. But it's not overdone in this situation. To be honest with you, the boots, you kind of could have went with some butters over the black ones, and it gave it that real look right there. But it's not bad. So I go fashion because it's safe. It's not a bad look at all. Not everybody can also pull off the cowhide, you know, I guess it's like a denim type of top. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Jacket. It's jewelry is kind of crazy. The chunky kilo. It's a little too much, man. Especially for that outfit. Kind of keep it a little classier. Maybe a little tennis necklace or something like that. But you know, if you got it, flaunt it. Fuck it. You know what I mean, go to the next look.
Let's talk about this runner-up two-piece tracksuit set from New Maji. This is super fly, very trendy right now. It comes with a zip-up jacket and drawstring pants. The pants also feature zippers at the bottom for that extra swag.
Now this is cool. I like this. The fact that it give me that dope girl 80s fly girl, you know what I'm saying? That feel, that kind of vintage aesthetic, but is more modern with the crop situation. This it's tight in the right areas, and you can wear this to go hang out or to roller skate or bowl. You can do a lot here. So I'm gonna go fashion on this one, man. It gave me that old school feeling. So I definitely like this. See what else we got, y'all.
What's your name? What do you do?
My name's Ruby Hernandez and I'm a fashion stylist.
What do you think about Japanese fashion?
As someone who used to work for a Japanese designer for many years, I've always been a massive fan. Particularly love how emotionally attached Japanese people are to fashion. So you might come across some mods, some guys with dreadlocks, but everybody is really hard into fashion and the lifestyle. It's how much fashion and the identity belonging to a designer and fashion is so important. I think still Japanese fashion is exciting today as it was 20, 25 years ago.
What's your favorite Japanese brand?
Oh, Contestant still. Yeah, for sure.
What are you wearing?
This is a jacket from an English company called Toast, and these trousers are from a Korean company, and just some Nike Tabby shoes. The shirt is from COS. My hat was made by someone in France, and she hand knits. Yeah.
Thank you so much. If you want to know about Japanese fashion more, comment and follow us, please. Thank you. Arigato.
Arigato.
Okay, what I would say with this look right here is, for me personally, it's clashing. I wouldn't put all of that together, but I understand why to some people it would be fashion, because in that region, he's dressed for the region as well. You got the tabby Nikes on. You got the kind of like wide leg trouser-ish Bermuda pants, if you want to call it that. For me, no. But individuality, him looking the part of who he enjoys being, is fashion. But for me personally, I'm not gonna wear that. So it's probably clashing for me. But I get it. Next look, y'all.
Last day goes, they expand and shrink. Memories blur faster than you think. One moment's forever, the next just a blink. And this the last day time we sink or swim. So hold on.
I know where I'm going with this one. It's another tracksuit. But I'm going to tell y'all why this is fashionable right here. And why this is fashion altogether. Because it looks like a pantsuit. But if y'all go back and watch this is an Adidas tracksuit. Somehow or another, it's tailored perfect. It falls perfect to the feet. It looks very classy. And I'm not even a fan of all white in general. But she made this look really good, really feminine. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it 100%. Something about the short haircut also does a little bit extra for me. So this is definitely fashion again, man. Good job. Next look.
Fitz from the streets, who I have a pleasure speaking with.
Cool.
Let's get it, Coos, man. I see the look. Let them know what you're wearing.
Got Margiela top.
Okay.
Rick Owens.
Yes, sir.
Top off.
Okay.
Balenciaga shoes.
Fire.
BA sweats.
All right. Yes, sir.
Simple.
For sure.
Simple that.
Yes, sir. How would you describe your style, Coos?
Free flowing myself.
Yes, sir.
Calm.
For sure. And who's some of the most stylish individuals to you?
Damn. Everybody got a unique style. I feel like Tiana.
Okay.
I fuck with Tiana swag.
Yes.
Shay.
Okay.
Shay got swag. Steph Biggs.
Yes, sir.
Everybody got swag.
Y'all see what I be talking about? Oh, man. I'm telling you, these basketball players be stressing me out, man. This is clashing. This is definitely clashing. Because I don't know if Coos be there for the interview or for the game. Because he known to do some dumb shit in the game at the same time. But I don't know. I don't know if his looks are really coming together for me or growing on me at all. I think he could do better by doing less. This right here looks like he got a blanket on and some other shit. So I'm good. I don't care about the name of the designer. Next look, please. It's clashing.
And welcome back to another episode of Getting Ready with Wally as you get ready with our big boy coat and North Face Trans Antarctica parka, pants, advanced mountain cape gloves, overlooking the Hudson 5 panel, Gore-Tex hoarder t-shirt, and a pair of Adidas ZX 8000s.
Not bad. It's fashion. There's a space for this because one is cold as hell out here right now. But this kind of gives me that nostalgic feeling of like that 90s cross color, Columbia, Nordica, bright pops of color, especially the Gore-Tex era. So I'm getting that feel from this right here. And I'm going to go fashion because I just recently found out there's a whole society for this where they do meetups, Gore-Tex meetups and North Face meetups. And like there's things and elements about these pieces of fashion that continues on throughout the years. And they find each other because they be hanging out all the time. And I like it because it gives me that nostalgia feeling. That whole, that bright era, you know, that 80s, 90s pop of color feel. So I definitely enjoyed this. And I think there's a space for all of this. And I probably wear a piece of everything right there. So I'm going to give it fashion. Let's check the next look, see what we got. I don't know if I like her fashion more than like her body, but I don't know. I might go fashion on this one because it's a reason behind my madness, right? So certain silhouettes and certain body shapes, it's kind of hard to keep the femme look when you're kind of like, you know, masculine, kind of lean, you don't have too much hips. So to have that feel and that look and enjoy what you're wearing, she did that. Some of the choices of feetwear I might have did without. Some of the choices, some of the accessories I might have did without. But in totality, she did a decent job and she's having fun with it. She's looking good. So I would go fashion on this one. I know I'm going to get some pushback on this one because, you know, She didn't really do too much, but she didn't do too bad. So which one is it? Leave a comment down below, and that's why we here. Next look, y'all.
Alice Joy Thomas, and I'm from Maryland.
Love the look today. So number one, welcome to New York.
Thank you.
Break down the fit. Tell me what you're wearing.
So this is from Polo. It's a custom, so you can like it has my initials here.
There you go.
And then comments on the back.
I see that.
Polo hat to match.
Love that. Denim.
These vintage Levi's.
And then on the feet.
Chanel.
Love the whole look, yeah?
Thank you.
And then you have a ring on, yeah? Let me see.
I do. Two Cartier rings together.
There you go. And then, of course, the gold yard, yeah? Love the whole look.
Thank you.
Let's rate it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate today's fit?
I would say about an 8.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Thank you, you too.
Man, shout out to the ladies, man. So this right here is fashion. It's classy. This is nothing over the top. Should give you a little bit of polo, a little custom polo with the name and on the bottom, on the back, and then you'll get a little Goyard and a little Chanel on the boots, and then a little Levi's, and it's calm. Nothing screams, look at me, great smile, pretty face. It all comes together. And I'm a sucker for somebody in a hat, female in a hat. It's always going to get me. So this is definitely fashion all the way around. She did an excellent job with this one. Very classy. I appreciated it. She went shopping. She probably go for coffee right now, some lobster rolls, or whatever she wanted to do. But she's doing it fashionably. So that's what makes it even doper. Let's go to the next look, y'all. The girls took over the whole week, man. This is fashion again, man. She giving kind of like schoolgirl attitude aesthetic. I see she played around with the denim on top of it. The bag was kind of classy as hell. I really like the bag as well. And it's the attitude, I know I look good. I know I'm doing it. I know I'm pulling it off. So that's A1 in my book, y'all. That's fashion. But we've run the course of the show. That's all I got for y'all. Don't forget to rate. Don't forget to subscribe. Share it with somebody. Say whatever y'all want in the comments, because I love engaging and I love y'all for loving me back, man. But that's all I got. It's your boy Remo, a.k.a. Mr. Rich Dress. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. On that note, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.